Welcome to Flashback Finance, the channel where history meets high finance. Today we delve into the year 2009, when an enigmatic entity named Satoshi Nakamoto unveiled Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, to the world. Little did we know then that this digital uprising had a less than glamorous facet. As we navigate the history, we stumble upon a groundbreaking invention that radically altered the monetary landscape forever. A digital marvel, if you may, that pledged a decentralized financial future, liberated from the fetters of traditional banking systems. This was Bitcoin, the brainchild of the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto, pseudonym that still veils its bearer in secrecy. But Bitcoin was not merely a currency, it was a fresh approach to transactions, a method built on a technology christened blockchain. This decentralized network was engineered to safeguard transactions and maintain transparency, eliminating the necessity for a central authority like a bank or government. However, the sustenance of this network required a process known as mining. In the realm of cryptocurrency is not about wielding pickaxes or sieving gold pans. It's about robust computers solving intricate mathematical conundrums. These problems are essentially cryptographic puzzles that, upon resolution, validate transactions on the Bitcoin network. But here's the catch. This procedure is energy demanding, extremely energy demanding. These mining computers, also known as rigs, must operate ceaselessly, processing calculations at an astronomical pace. This necessitates an enormous amount of electricity, thus giving birth to the problem. As Bitcoin began its ascent, an increasing number of these mining rigs surfaced, every single one augmenting the energy demand of the Bitcoin network. And with the explosive surge in Bitcoin's popularity, its energy consumption too skyrocketed. But how massive is this energy consumption? To give you a perspective, if Bitcoin were a nation, its energy consumption would be on par with some of the world's largest countries. Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about a digital currency guzzling as much energy as entire nations. As Bitcoin's popularity soared, so did its energy consumption. But just how much energy are we referring to? Do not forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell to join the Flashback Finance family. Share your favorite insights and spark discussions in the comments below. We look forward to decoding the mysteries of money with you. Mining a single Bitcoin requires a staggering amount of electricity. To put it in perspective, it's like driving a Tesla for 1 million miles. Now let's break that down. To mine Bitcoin, a process known as proof of work is used. Here's how it works. Bitcoin miners around the world compete to solve complex mathematical puzzles. The first one to crack the puzzle gets rewarded with some Bitcoin. But here's the catch. The process of solving these puzzles requires a lot of computational power. And where does that power come from? You guessed it, electricity. Now when we say a lot of electricity, we mean a lot. According to some estimates, the energy consumption of the entire Bitcoin network is equivalent to the energy usage of countries like Argentina or the Netherlands. That's right. The entire Bitcoin network consumes as much power annually as some countries. This high energy consumption isn't just about the numbers though, it's about what it signifies. Each unit of energy consumed in Bitcoin mining means a corresponding amount of fossil fuels burned, greenhouse gases emitted, and environmental damage inflicted. But why does Bitcoin mining require so much energy? It all comes back to the proof of work mechanism. The mechanism is designed to be computationally intensive to secure the network against attacks. The harder the puzzles are to solve, the more secure the network is. But this security comes at a cost paid in electricity. Critics argue that this is a heavy price to pay. They point to the environmental impact of such vast energy consumption. They raise concerns about the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining and the strain it places on power grids. They question if the benefits of Bitcoin truly outweigh these costs. Supporters, on the other hand, argue that the energy consumption is justified. They point to the value that Bitcoin provides as a decentralized, secure, and global currency. They argue that compared to the traditional banking system, Bitcoin is actually more energy efficient. The energy-hungry nature of Bitcoin mining has drawn criticism from environmentalists worldwide. But what are the actual environmental impacts? As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the facts, the controversies, and the potential solutions to this energy conundrum. So, stick around as we dig deeper into the environmental impact of mining for cryptocurrency. The environmental impact of Bitcoin mining is shocking. In fact, if Bitcoin were a country, it would be among the top 30 energy consumers worldwide. Now that's a startling fact to digest, isn't it? The carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining is enormous and continuously growing. To put it into perspective, the carbon emissions from Bitcoin mining are comparable to those of entire countries. This digital currency, birthed by the internet, is now in an energy consumption league with industrialized nations. But how did we get here? Bitcoin mining involves complex computer calculations, and these calculations require a staggering amount of energy. This energy is often sourced from fossil fuels, especially in regions where coal-based power is prevalent. The energy consumed by Bitcoin mining worldwide is equivalent to the energy consumption of countries like Argentina or the Netherlands. When we focus on areas heavily involved in Bitcoin mining, such as China's Inner Mongolia region, the environmental impact becomes even more alarming. This region, rich in coal and thus cheap energy, has become a hotspot for Bitcoin mining. The result? An increase in carbon emissions that exacerbates the global warming crisis. And it's not just Bitcoin. Other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Litecoin also consume significant amounts of energy, contributing to the carbon emissions problem. The consumption is so high that if Ethereum were a country, its energy consumption would be comparable to that of Qatar. This energy-intensive process of mining cryptocurrencies, coupled with the reliance on fossil fuels, has led to a carbon footprint that's hard to ignore. The environmental impact is real and significant, and as the popularity of cryptocurrencies rises, so does the urgency to address this issue. However, it's important to remember that every technological revolution has had its environmental challenges. From the Industrial Revolution to the advent of automobiles, each era has had to find ways to balance progress with sustainability. As we can see, the environmental impact of cryptocurrency mining is real and significant. But is there a sustainable solution? This is the question we need to ask ourselves as we move forward in this digital age. It's a challenge that requires innovation, creativity, and a commitment to a sustainable future. As the environmental concerns over cryptocurrency mining grew, so did the efforts to find a greener alternative. In the early days of crypto, proof of work was the dominant consensus algorithm. This is the process that allows transactions to be verified and added to the blockchain ledger. But proof of work is notoriously energy-intensive. It requires miners to solve complex mathematical problems, which in turn requires a lot of computational power and electricity. But the crypto world is inventive, and it didn't take long for more energy-efficient alternatives to emerge. One of these is proof of stake. Instead of competing to solve problems in proof of stake, the creator of a new block is chosen based on their stake or ownership of the cryptocurrency. This significantly reduces the amount of energy required. Ethereum, the world's second largest cryptocurrency, is currently transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake, in a move that's expected to cut its energy consumption by 99%. This transition is eagerly watched by the entire crypto community, as it could set a precedent for other cryptocurrencies. Not to be outdone, some crypto projects are taking it a step further, actively seeking to offset their carbon emissions. Ripple, for instance, has pledged to become carbon neutral by the year 2030. It plans to achieve this through a mix of renewable energy use, carbon removal technology, and purchasing carbon credits. There are also a growing number of green cryptocurrencies that are either carbon neutral from the outset, or are designed to offset more carbon than they produce. These include Solar Coin, Energy Coin, and Carbon Coin. But it's not just about reducing emissions. Some projects are using blockchain technology to incentivize environmentally friendly behavior. Plastic Bank, for example, allows people to exchange plastic waste for tokens, which can then be traded for goods and services. The road to greener crypto is still long and winding, but the journey has begun. As with any change, it will take time. But the potential benefits, both for the environment and for those who invest in these greener alternatives, are enormous. Cryptocurrency has proven its staying power. As it continues to change and adapt, so must our understanding and approach to its environmental implications. Looking ahead into cryptocurrency mining's future, it's evident that this new financial world is rife with both opportunities and challenges. However, one certainty remains. The long-term future of this electronic gold rush will rely on our ability to mine in a responsible, innovative, and sustainable manner. The digital environments of the future will be molded by decisions we make now. Cryptocurrency's growing integration into our global economy makes the urgency for sustainable practices even more acute. This goes beyond merely reducing our carbon footprints or conserving energy. It's about constructing a lasting digital economy that attains a balance between profit and the planet, and innovation and responsibility. It was innovation that fueled cryptocurrency's astronomical rise, and it will be essential in shaping its future trajectory. From tapping into renewable energy sources for mining operations to crafting energy-efficient algorithms, the scope for sustainable innovation is as boundless as the blockchain itself. In colder regions, some mining operations are channeling the excess heat to warm homes, greenhouses, and even aquatic centers, transforming what was once waste into a valuable resource. Elsewhere, inventive minds are harnessing this heat for industrial processes or even to power air conditioning systems through absorption chillers. This not only helps in reducing the environmental footprint of mining operations but also opens up new avenues for energy efficiency and community support. By reimagining how we deal with the byproducts of cryptocurrency mining, we're not just addressing the environmental concerns, we're also adding a layer of utility and value to the process. This is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to find harmony between technological advancement and environmental responsibility. Financial disclaimer: the content on Flashback Finance is for educational purposes only, and does not constitute financial advice. The views expressed are personal opinions, and should not be considered as recommendations for any specific investment strategy. Investing carries risks, including loss of principal. Viewers are responsible for their own investment decisions, and should consult a financial professional before making any financial choices. Flashback Finance and its creators are not liable for any losses or damages resulting from viewers' actions.